Hello, Brad Havermeyer, Hollywood acting coach. Today we're going to talk about something that's close to home. I've recently become aware of the advantages of the art, science, and craft of acting when dealing with a haunted house. So I'm going to review some of those skills and tips I've learned by dealing with my own experience. So let's say you find yourself in a home that up until recently was just fine. Everything was okay. And then all of a sudden, you started to hear footsteps coming from the upstairs hallway when you were downstairs. And when you go upstairs to look to see what is causing the sound of footsteps, not house creaking, not settling, but footsteps, the sound of one foot after the other in the upstairs hallway while you are downstairs. And you look in the hall and there's no one there, and then you hear a sound from downstairs in the kitchen, and when you walk downstairs, you see that all the plates in the cupboard are laid out on the floor. Now, you're the only one home, so you didn't lay the plates out. So right away you know that there is something unusual going on in your house. Now, the first thing you might want to do is run screaming into the street. But you don't want to do that because perhaps you've had some run-ins with the neighbors in the past and you don't want to further damage your reputation, so you decide to stick it out. What you can do is pretend that everything is okay. Use acting sense memory to remember a time when things were tranquil. Perhaps when your mother would make you strawberry rhubarb pie and you would sit at the kitchen table eating that pie, feeling safe and secure because the world as you knew it, the world as you knew it to be, was just as it should be. Another thing might happen if later on you're in your bedroom and in the middle of the night you see dark figures leaning through the doorway, looking at you with malevolent eyes. Once again, you can use sense memory. You can think about the strawberry rhubarb pie. You might also think about a fun trip to the beach when your father would hold you up safely out of the water, where you knew you were okay, that no harm could come to you. You can use that. That can help you get through it. Perhaps in the middle of the night, you might find cold, icy cold hands pulling at your covers when no one is there. Perhaps because your wife is at her mother's home because she suspects you of losing your mind, even though the evidence is all there. You can once again bring your mind to a place of peace and calm. Now, some of you might be saying, why don't you have a paranormal investigation team come into the home? Well, that is not a possibility right now because of the frivolous lawsuit brought on by Daniel Murtillo Vance, and I am unable to afford a paranormal investigation team until this is settled. Also, maybe to bless the house with sage or have some priest or preacher come in to take care of whatever the dark forces are in the home because of an unfortunate incident at a dinner party not too long ago. That is not a possibility. Apparently, all these people get together. They form a iron-bound clique, and I am unable to obtain any of those services at this time. So, as always, I'm left with the most important thing, the most important skill to deal with life, and that is acting. I will act myself fine. I will act myself into a position where these dark demonic forces will never drive me out. So, that's it for today, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.